Starting in 2014, Apple began working on Project Titan, with upwards of 1,000 employees working on developing an electric vehicle at a secret location near its Cupertino headquarters. Over the course of the last several years, internal strife, leadership issues, and other problems impacted the car project, and 2016 rumors even suggested Apple shelved plans for a car. But Apple has overcome development problems and still plans to develop a consumer-facing car. The Apple Car project has changed leadership several times, and hundreds of employees have been laid off during the course of development. But it is now under the leadership of John Giannandrea, Apple's AI and machine learning chief, who took over the reins from Bob Mansfield after Mansfield retired in 2020. Over the course of the last few years, rumors indicated Apple had shifted its focus to autonomous driving software. But Apple, in August 2018, rehired Tesla engineer Doug Field, leading to speculation that Apple was again beginning to explore a car option. In December 2020, we learned that Apple is indeed still working on a full car, and right now plans to release a vehicle in 3 to 6 years. Reuters has said Apple is aiming for a 2024 release, but Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo believes a car won't launch until 2025 to 2027 at the earliest. Apple may work with a manufacturing partner to produce the vehicles, and is developing next-level battery technology to extend range and efficiency. Apple has held discussions with Hyundai and other automobile manufacturers and will allegedly ink a deal by March with an aim to start production in 2024. You're watching PIXZM, and today we're going to talk about Apple's new invention, the Apple Car. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and press that bell icon. Apple's interest in a car dates back to before the original iPhone, and Apple executives discussed building a car before the device launched. Steve Jobs considered developing an Apple Car and even met with the manufacturer of the lightweight, inexpensive V vehicle in 2010, but is said to have ultimately decided not to work on a car in 2008, preferring to focus development on the iPhone. With the iPhone now secure as Apple's most profitable device, Apple has turned to other avenues of research and development, once again exploring the possibility of a car-related project. The first details of the Apple Car started leaking at about the beginning of 2015. In February of 2015, a mysterious van leased to Apple was spotted driving around streets in Northern California. The van had a camera rig attached to it with multiple cameras, leading to speculation that Apple was using it to develop a product similar to Google Street View. More outlandish speculation ranged towards the possibility of a self-driving vehicle, but people who spotted the vans quickly determined the vans had drivers. Apple later came out and said the vans were related to a mapping project, but they were undoubtedly the catalyst that led to the discovery of Apple's secret on a car. In December 2020, Reuters confirmed that Apple is still working on a full Apple-branded car aimed at consumers. Apple is developing a new battery design that has the potential to radically reduce the cost of batteries and increase the vehicle's range. Apple is creating a monocell design that will bulk up the individual battery cells and free up space inside the battery pack by removing pouches and modules that hold battery materials. This will allow for more active material in a smaller package. The battery technology has been described as next level and similar to the first time you saw the iPhone. Apple is said to be planning to rely on a manufacturing partner to build the vehicles, and is working with outside partners for car components, such as LiDAR sensors. Apple is rumored to be in early negotiations with well-known automotive electronic suppliers for components for a potential upcoming vehicle-related product, and Apple is also said to be working to establish a factory in the United States. Apple in early 2021 entered into discussions with Hyundai, a possible manufacturing partner. Hyundai is said to be planning to transition the Apple Car development to its Kia brand as part of an arrangement that could see production happen in the United States. Apple's car team is said to be aiming to create a self-driving vehicle that would let a user input their destination and be driven with little or no other engagement. Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo believes the car will be Apple's next star product, with Apple able to offer better integration of hardware, software, and services than potential competitors in the automotive market, with Apple-designed chips manufactured by TSMC. An EE Times analyst suggests the chip could be called the C1 and could perhaps be based on the A12 Bionic processor. In June of 2017, Apple CEO Tim Cook spoke publicly about Apple's work on autonomous driving software, confirming the company's work in a rare, candid moment. Apple doesn't often share details on what it's working on, but when it comes to the car software, it's harder to keep quiet because of regulations. We are focusing on autonomous systems. It's a core technology we view as very important. We sort of see it as the mother of all AI projects. It's probably one of the most difficult AI projects to actually work on. This comes from Apple CEO Tim Cook on Apple's plans in the car space. Since early 2017, Apple has been testing self-driving vehicles on public roads in California, using several 2015 Lexus RX 450h SUVs which released from Hertz. The SUVs have been spotted on the streets of Cupertino with a host of sensors and cameras. Apple has several of the Lexus SUVs outfitted with a range of different sensors running its self-driving software. New LiDAR equipment was spotted in August of 2017, and Apple has been significantly ramping up its fleet as work on a full car progresses. Apple has held talks with 4 suppliers of LiDAR sensors that are smaller, more affordable, and more easily mass-produced than current LiDAR systems, which are too bulky and expensive for use in mass-produced vehicles. Apple is aiming for a revolutionary design that could potentially be used in a future autonomous vehicle. Apple has several teams working on different aspects of the autonomous driving software that's in the works. In Canada, a team made up of 24 former BlackBerry QNX customers are helping to develop the base operating system, while another team works on developing the software that will run on it, such as heads-up display and self-driving capabilities. Apple is also working on a self-driving shuttle service called PALE, an acronym for Palo Alto to Infinite Loop. The shuttle program will transport employees between Apple's offices in Silicon Valley. Apple is partnering here with Volkswagen and will be installing a self-driving software in the Volkswagen T6 transporter vans to serve as an employee shuttle. Apple started with a team of about 200 employees working on the Apple Car, but was said to be aiming to have more than 1,000 employees. Since early 2015, Apple has been recruiting employees from the automotive industry and other car-related fields, such as researchers with specialties in battery technology and autonomous systems. Apple has continued hiring for its car project, even as some rumors have suggested that it has shifted focus to autonomous driving software rather than a full car, leaving its true plans unclear. Some employees on Apple's team have previously worked for major companies like Tesla, Ford, and GM, while others have been recruited from smaller companies like A123 Systems, MIT Motorsports, Ogin, Autoliv, Concept Systems, and General Dynamics. High-profile Apple hires from Tesla include former mechanical engineering manager David Nelson, former senior powertrain test engineer John Ireland, former Tesla head recruiter Lauren Simonera, who may be working to recruit additional employees for the car project, and former Tesla vice president Chris Porritt, who may have joined Apple to play a key role in the development of the Apple Car. Porritt has decades of experience in the European automotive industry, having worked for companies like Land Rover and Aston Martin prior to joining Tesla. Former Tesla senior CNC programmer David Masukowicz joined Apple in April 2016 to work in the product realization lab, perhaps creating prototypes of parts designed for the Apple Car. Kevin Harvey, who previously worked in the CNC machine shop at Andretti Motorsport, is also working in the lab. Other notable hires include 5 employees from A123 Systems, a company that specializes in producing batteries for electric vehicles. Apple faced a lawsuit, which is now settled, from A123 Systems over the poached employees, several of whom had expertise in lithium-ion batteries designed for electric vehicles. The company's former CTO, Muhib Ijaz, is one of Apple's highest-profile hires. Ijaz led a team responsible for research and development at A123 Systems, and prior to that, he worked at Ford as an electric and fuel cell vehicle engineering manager. Apple has also recruited 2 former Ford engineers and an engineer that came from General Motors, and it has been poaching battery experts from Samsung. Other former Ford employees with expertise in bodywork include Todd Gray and Andrea Campbell. In mid-2015, Apple hired Doug Betts, who previously served as the senior vice president of the Chrysler Group, where he was the global head of operations leading product service and quality. Betts may be part of the operation team working on Apple's car project. Apple also hired several employees from electric motorcycle startup Mission Motors, reportedly leading to the company's shutdown. Apple recruited 6 engineers from the startup, whom are said to have electric drive expertise. Apple has been hiring individuals with expertise in autonomous vehicles, such as Tesla Motors engineer Jamie Carlson, who worked on Tesla's autonomous vehicle firmware project, Paul Fergali, a researcher with specialization in autonomous vehicles, Jonathan Cohen, NVIDIA's former director of deep learning, who worked on deep learning for NVIDIA's Drive NX platform, and Jemi Wado, who formerly served as head of systems engineering. Several rumors about the Apple Car have included details suggesting Apple employees are working on the project at a top secret location in the Bay Area. Rumors and speculations suggest Apple's car campus might be located in Sunnyvale, California, just minutes from the company's main One Infinite Loop campus in Cupertino. Apple officially leases several known buildings at the Sunnyvale location, but it is also said to be operating out of a shell company at the site, 68 Research. 68 Research claims to be a market research firm, but has received city permits for the construction of an auto work area and a repair garage. It is not known if the rumors of the car project being housed in Sunnyvale are accurate, but based on past information, development on the car or the car software is indeed taking place at a secret location outside of the company's main campus. Apple has been snapping up a lot of real estate in the Sunnyvale area, including an industrial building that was once a Pepsi bottling plant. Several of the buildings potentially associated with Apple's car project have secret internal names referencing Greek mythological characters such as Zeus, Rhea, and Athena, all of which are tangentially referred to as Titans in Greek mythology, perhaps hinting that the buildings are related to Project Titan. Reuters believes Apple is aiming to begin production on a car in 2024, but Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo believes it will be 2025 to 2027 at the earliest, before an Apple car is ready to launch. Kuo said he would not be surprised to see the launch schedule extended to 2028 or later. According to Bloomberg, work on the Apple car is in the early stages and it won't be ready to launch until 2026 to 2028. So, what are your thoughts on this new invention from Apple? Let us know in the comments section below. That's it for today, guys. Please like this video and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.